Now, before you get too excited, we're not talking about sex, okay? Okay, we're not going to talk about sex. That's going to be next week. But sex is a result of intimacy, but in of itself, it is not intimacy. Here's what intimacy means. Intimacy. It's where you're allowing the person to see the real you, the true you, so you can be fully known yet fully loved. That's what intimacy is. That you drop the walls, you let the person in so they can see the true you, not who you're pretending to be, not who everybody thinks that you are, not the persona that you give off at work or on Facebook. No, the real you, the true you, the faults, the flaws, the failures, everything about you. You allow them in, and then you begin to share your heart and you're with them. That's what intimacy is. Here's what she says in Song of Solomon 2:14. She says, "Oh, my dove, in the clefts of the rock, in the crannies of the cliff," here's what we see. "Let me see your face, let me hear your voice, for your voice is sweet and your face is lovely." Anytime in the Bible you see that word face, what it's talking about is the language of friendship. So in Genesis, it says that Jacob, he built an altar because he saw God face to face. That's friendship. Moses, in Exodus, it says, Moses spoke with God face to face as one would speak to a friend. And then in 1 Corinthians 13, in the great love chapter, love is patient, love is kind, it says, "For now we see through a mirror dimly lit, but one day we will see him face to face." That's the language of friendship. Here she says, "Your face is lovely. Let me see your face. Let me hear your voice." Men, if you want to develop intimacy with your wife, she needs to see your face. You need to do something, and I know it's going to be challenging for you, but you can do this. You need to talk to her. You need to open up your mouth and then string some words together. Just let them fall out. Just say, right? Do that, right? You need to do that because you got to see face to face. And you have to do it because if you want to go to the crannies of the cliff and the clefts of the rock, she's going to have to see your face. She needs to hear your voice because your voice is lovely. Your voice is sweet. And here's what I need you to know is that communication is a demonstration of affection. When you love someone, you talk to them. When you love someone, you want to spend time with them because communication is a demonstration of affection. This is why I've been hammering out this entire series. Talk to each other. Build the communication. Sit down, have face-to-face conversations. Text them, call them, and send them more than a meme and an emoji. Have an honest conversation with your spouse. Make that one-on-one time, and that's going to create an intimacy because communication is a demonstration of affection. Now, I don't know if you know this or not, but men and women are different. Have y'all discovered that? Have you figured that out yet? Men and women are different, and we demonstrate our affection in different ways. So, women tend to build their intimacy by doing face-to-face. This is my wife, Ashley. She does face-to-face time. Like when she's talking to her best friend, she FaceTimes her. I'll walk in the room and she's FaceTiming her friend. I'm like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "Oh, I'm just FaceTiming my friends. And we're just talking." I'm like, "You've been talking for like 2 hours." She's like, "Yeah, I know." I was like, "What are y'all talking about?" She's like, "Nothing." "So you've just been FaceTiming for nothing for 2 hours?" She's like, "Yes, we needed some friend time." And I'm like, "Okay, great." She's like, "You don't do that?" It's like, "No, I have never once wanted to FaceTime Brandon." It's like, "Brandon, I just need to see your face right now." No, I don't do it. I don't FaceTime Trevor. No, I look at his face all the time at work. I don't want to see it when I'm at home. I don't FaceTime my friends, right? I'll text them like a normal person and then ignore them when they call me like a normal person. Because we don't build our relationships face to face. Like I've never just been like, "Hey, can we just go have some coffee? Because I just really need to get down to the feelings and I just really want to see your face for a little bit." No, I don't do that. And if I did that, there's an unwritten guy code that they would have to punch me in my face. No, we don't do that because men build their relationships more shoulder to shoulder. Men build their relationships by accomplishing something, by doing something through some form of activity. So ladies, if you ask your friends, if you ask your husband, "Hey, how are you friends with them?" They'll say, "Oh, well, we played sports in high school. Maybe we went to church together. We served in the military together. Oh, we played basketball together. I met them at the gym together. They came over and fixed my internet. And that's how we became friends." And if you notice, it's always a relationship that was established through doing something, through accomplishing something. Even when men are just hanging out, doing absolutely nothing, there's still this sense of an accomplishment whenever they were doing that. And a great example would be the other night at my house, we had a deacon's dinner. We had a big deacons dinner where everyone comes over and we have a barbecue. You bring the kids and the family, and everybody's running around, having a good time. And we got some new outdoor patio furniture, and we also got a barbecue pit. Thank you for my Trump check. And we got those things, and then so we were like, let's have a big party. And so when I came outside, all the ladies were sitting down on the patio furniture. They were laughing and talking, having a good time. And all the men were standing next to the barbecue pit, setting it on fire. No, true story, setting it on fire. There was a propane leak in the barbecue tank. And so the deacons, they were like, hey, let's just see how this works. So just set, like, oh, that's pretty cool, do it again. And they just set it on fire. We're like, is the meat ready yet? Let's just set it on fire again. And everybody's like, oh, what is that? That's shoulder to shoulder. Okay, men build their relationship shoulder to shoulder, but women tend to build it face to face. So if you're married, here's what you need to know. Ladies, you need to have some shoulder to shoulder time with your husband to be able to develop some intimacy. What does he like doing? Go do something that he likes to do. So if he likes hunting, go hunting with him. If he likes going to the gym, go to the gym with him. If he likes cars, go to the racetrack with him. If he likes sports, do something with him. Watch the game with him. If he likes fishing, don't complain about him always going out fishing. Now, you can't always go out fishing, but get up in the morning and go fishing with him. There's a woman in our church the other day, she actually did this. She was like, okay, I'm gonna give it a shot. She woke up and she went out on the boat with him and she had a great time. Do you know why? Because once he got out on the water, there was nowhere for him to go. And he had to talk to her then. And she's like, oh, we did shoulder to shoulder, but we really got face to face. Now, men, you need to do face to face time with your wife. You need to sit down, turn the phone off, turn the laptop off, turn off the news, talk to your wife, put down the chicken wing, wipe your face, and have some face-to-face time with your wife. And when you do, you will go to the crannies of the cliff and the clefts of the rock because you're developing intimacy with your